Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Tuesday, July 31st. I looked at my phone. I don't know what I'm thinking. July 31st, 2012, 4 p.m. Eastern. What a day. End of the day, the S&P is collapsing almost 5 handles. And you look at my chart, I'll tell you, we were looking at this. Is it going to close below 80? And, man, they cracked them. This doesn't look very good. And I'll tell you, you look at this chart here, this candle here, it just looks eerily similar. They held it up yesterday, and then today gave it up. I just think tomorrow we could easily come in 1360. Why not? It's only 17 handles. And I think that when you look at everything that's going on, I don't see how, and, we're going to talk about what happened today as far as the numbers are concerned. European numbers continue to be disgusting. But the U.S. numbers, what's up with that? The U.S. numbers, across the board, good. Consumer confidence, better, much. Chicago PMI, better, but I'll tell you what, the employment component of that was terrible. Way down. So, feeds into non-farm payroll on Friday, ADP, yada, yada, yada. But still, Case-Shiller, house price index, better. Personal income, in line, revision was higher. But, of course, spending, as we know, not very good. Weaker than expectations, a flat donut, and negative previous month. What's up with that? But I think that, today was so frustrating, especially, currency trading, because, the euro is strong. We're starting to get a little sell-off here now late in the session as Aussie coming in nicely. But still, S&Ps were collapsing, and this Aussie holding tough. A bloody joke. But the U.S. numbers were good. And burn your ass off. What is he going to do? Why would he do anything? He's been waiting to see the numbers. He wants to see the fundamentals deteriorate before he does anything. That leads me to believe he's not going to do nothing. Yeah, maybe if he extends, remember, Bernanke is toast the end of 2014, so any extension of the language for keeping rates low, who cares? He's not going to be the central bank head. Who gives a crap if that does it? Yeah, bank deposits he can not pay interest on. There are things he can do, but really, no monster QE. And I think the market will be sorely disappointed. Especially if he does nothing. I think there's a chance he does nothing. Wait and see, Jackson Hole. Because let me tell you, these numbers out of the U.S. really haven't been so bad. Employment number, obviously, tomorrow is going to be ADP. But as we know, ADP has sucked as a comparison to non-farm payroll because government jobs and state jobs are collapsing. So, I think that, but again, you look at these S&Ps, again, for the life of me, we nailed the channel line. We were looking for the channel line. I mean, look how gorgeous this is. Maybe I'm dead wrong. Maybe the market's going to just explode. Maybe Bernanke's going to do something, and we're going to go to the moon. Because let me tell you, we take out this channel line. Holy crap. We take this out. Watch out. I guess you got to get long if that happens, but we take this channel line out, and boy, that's going to be something. TTMA, to the moon, Alice. Some of you have been asking what that is. And on my tweets, PPT, some of you asked that too, Plunge Protection Team. That's the Fed buying the S&Ps to prop up the market. Oh, yeah. Oh, they do it. Absolutely. All right, so again, as far as the European numbers, so again, I'm very bearish. I'm so freaking bearish. And again, today we came in, but nothing. It's a joke. S&Ps were collapsing, and our proxy, the Australian dollar, freaking doing nothing. A joke. But, oh, baby, can you say shooting star? Can you say, oh, baby? That's it. This thing is toast. This is one of my best ideas, and it hit my channel line. to perfection. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Oh, baby. I mean, you look at the top of the channel to you. This thing should be trading at 103. Easy, if not 102.50. And I just think Draghi, he's not going to deliver. Whatever Draghi does, the only way this market can reverse. And again, we might be down tomorrow, and we might even, rally a little bit into the close on hopes that Draghi's going to deliver. But unless he does an LTRO, unless he does another long-term facility, extends it out maybe to 5-year LTRO. But if he lowers rates, big deal. I mean, the Bundesbank today, believe it or not, the Germans were talking about inflation and price stability. These morons were talking price stability. I mean, what the hell are they smoking? We're in a deflationary environment, and they're talking about the ECB should be focused on price stability. I mean, it's amazing. But, you look at this euro, held up extremely well today. Extremely well. And I think we're down, but I'll tell you, this is flagging a little bit. I could see the euro popping on Draghi and then getting nailed. I don't think Draghi can deliver. And I thought Gartman was great today. And when he said, like Teddy Roosevelt, speak softly and carry a large stick. Well, Draghi is talking loudly and has a twig. I love it. That was great. So again, this euro to me, it did hold up very well. Euro sterling rallied nicely. A little bit of a possible downgrade on London. I thought the outlook certainly was not very good. I think it was Moody's. Even though they didn't change their rating, they still said some things that weren't very good. But again, remember, also, it's the end of the month. And August last year was disgusting. And I just think, look at this euro sterling. It might pop a little more. But cable, breaking, rolling over. Sterling yen came in. Again, I don't know if we're going to make it through here. Yeah, we take out 157.90 to the moon. I'll get long. But unless we do, I tell you, we go right back into the fold. But certainly dollar index holding up okay. Still looks terrible, in my opinion. This doesn't look very good. I could see us maybe popping a little bit. Again, remember, the euro is the big one. The euro makes up this whole index pretty much, 43%. So, and the Australian dollar is not even in it. And what's amazing to me, again, when we look at commodities, it acted well. U.S. data was good. Gold was down. Oil was down. But you look at this dollar index, it looks to me like we really need to come in a little bit more. There's only like 40 cents. And I'll tell you, this India situation, what is that going to do for demand for oil? Blackout? 620 million people blacked out. That's nuts. That's crazy. That's lunacy. Crazy. But demand destruction, that can't be good for demand. Hell yeah. But look at this dollar index. It doesn't look very good. It looks like we can come in a little bit more. And you know what? I could see the euro popping on Draghi, but I don't think like the Australian dollar is going to take that out. I don't think the S&P is going to take out that high. I think this should be it. This should be it. Now, again, I know I have my channel line here in the Aussie. I know I have my channel line here. But remember, we hit my channel line on the upside here. Right? So that's enough. And the S&P, it hit it. So, yeah, we don't always hit the channel lines. And, again, this thing's only up, 1,000 pips straight up in 2 months. I'd say it's due for a retracement, just like the S&Ps. Hello. And even this Euro Aussie, I'll tell you, with the Euro looking good, with Australia not looking so good, it held up double bottom. Not bad. I don't love it. I'm scared of it. But this thing is also so oversold. I mean, give me a break. Canada had not so good GDP today. I think dollar Canada looks great. Again, anytime you get this kind of a blue, usually you get follow through. Again, U.S. numbers were better, but still, bottom of the channel to you. You should be popping up to the top of the channel to you. Top of the muffin to you. So, I like it. Again, commodity currencies to me, New Zealand came in nicely at the end of the day. Nice little shooting star there. Bang. Zoom, toppy, very toppy. Do our Fibonacci retracement from the high to the low. We're right there. I mean, look at that resistance. Oh, mama. Like it. Commodity currencies really don't look very good. Again, you look at gold with the good U.S. data and the Fed not going to print more money, right? Fed's not doing no QE3 tomorrow. No freaking way. I'll bet my life on it. I'll bet my right pinky. Okay? No way. And with that not happening, gold should come in nicely. And I'll tell you, and the wedge, remember what I said about wedges? The first move is usually the fake out. So break it out to break it down. Ah, shoot. What'd I do? Break it out to break it down. Wedge. I think this gold could collapse. And again, India being one of the biggest hoarders of gold. What is this blackout? What could it mean? Something. I'm not sure what. Maybe less demand. Maybe they have blackouts. They can't buy gold. Credit card machines don't work. Paying cash, I know, but still. Crude rolling over. Again, I would think demand for oil now should be down significantly. And especially if this blackout goes into another day. That's incredible, in my opinion. Incredible. So to me, commodity currencies really considerably overbought. Aussie, Kiwi, I freaking love them. Short. And again, if the stock market comes in, we should be golden. Take a look at dollar Swiss. Hangs in kind of tough, but I'm scared of I'm more commodity currency bearish. And again, that can apply to everything, right? Where's my Aussie Swiss? Take a look at this. Nice reversal there. I mean, this thing has come a long way also. This is crazy. It's only 1,000 pips. This is the Swiss franc. This is not the euro. Freaking SNB. You're a joke. Look at that. Look at the low. Oh, I think these lows eventually will get hit. Believe it or not. I know it sounds crazy. Absolutely. Dollar yen really acted terrible today. Even with the good U.S. data, you would have thought this sucker would have done all right. Nope. No soup for you. This thing still looks terrible. We did have comments out of the Japanese. You know, the yen should be weaker, but that's all they said. No intervention. I think intervention only happens when we get down to these levels. Ooh, mama. And that's about 150 pips away. But again, tomorrow it's all about the Fed. ADP obviously should be important. Tonight we get some good data out of China. Let me tell you, should you get weaker number out of China, the Shanghai made a new 3-year low today. You get the Chinese data. Remember, HSBC was a little bit better. And you get your final manufacturing out of them. But the government of China data that's coming out, looking for 50.4. Previous month was 50.2. And we saw HSBC was better. But maybe you get a pop, in the Aussie on that. But if the Chinese data isn't better, oh boy. You got manufacturing index out of Australia tonight. You got house price index out of Australia that's supposed to be negative again. So that's not good. Spanish manufacturing. By the way, Spain unemployment. Italian unemployment. Right, I didn't even talk about that yet. Italian monthly unemployment rate at 10.8%. Incredible. Estimate was only for 10.2. Amazing. French consumer spending collapsing. German retail sales way off the mark. Negative, supposed to be positive. That's 3 months in a row, I think, of negative. The only bright spot is the U.S. Why would Bernanke do anything? Why? I don't see it. I'll tell you, the inflation data out of Canada collapsing. I'm telling you, I see deflation. I see deflation all over the place. But we got Spanish, Italian, Eurozone, manufacturing numbers. You get house prices out of London, as well as manufacturing numbers out of them, all well under 50. I don't see any surprises on the upside. No way. ADP, maybe it's going to be better. As we know, government jobs are collapsing. So if you get good ADP, I would think dollar yen should pop. What's amazing to me is that dollar yen can't really rally, given the good news out of the U.S., which is kind of surprising. Sterling yen worked a little bit on the short side. Big deal. I still think it comes in more. Euro yen actually held up well. Tell you what, though. Oh, baby. Look at the Aussie yen. That could be a good one. Even Aussie Kiwi rolled over a little bit. We haven't spoken about that one in a while. If this one comes in more, should be Aussie across the board sell. Sell, Mortimer, sell. It's rallying a little bit into the close. New Zealand really coming in nicely here. Kiwi, way overbought. Not as much as Australia, but I got the hiccups. And then, of course, U.S. construction spending, ISM manufacturing prices, ISM manufacturing PMI, final manufacturing PMI. Big numbers. But again, I think the euro to me could be the relative strength winner ahead of Draghi. So I think, again, commodity currencies could start getting hit against the euro even. Why not? Big call. Euro Aussie, Euro Kiwi, maybe. Even Euro Canada. I mean, Canadian had bad GDP. Commodity prices were down. Euro was relatively up. Didn't collapse and break it down. Never know. All right, everyone. Again, follow me on YouTube. If those of you that are looking to join my service just for tomorrow's FOMC, if you're clueless about what to do and you want some mentoring, I will allow the first 10 people that email me at info@globalfxllc.com free access to my mentoring for FOMC. So, people, I'm giving it to you on a silver platter, freebies. Even if you have tried my product before, if you're a previous member, come on back, baby. So email me at info@globalfxllc.com. Follow me on YouTube, Voice of Forex. Follow me on Facebook, Voice of Forex. My fan page on Facebook, Voice of Forex. And, of course, you can friend request me on Facebook at Andrew Spanton. Euro looks kind of decent. All right, that's it. Big day tomorrow. Big day. Oh, mama. I think the Dow could be down 200 easy. 1360 S&P. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need. Remember, first 10 people email me, info@globalfxllc.com, the only voice you'll ever need. Truly loves to make you money. Don't worry, pay it forward. Things are going to work very well tonight. Bye-bye.